Hello everybody! How is everybody doing this fine evening? Today, I, Vespid, am going to be casting this stream. So, we will not be able to see the enemy team this time because that is how it's supposed to be according to the rules, because we are the coach for this evening. So we've got a good lineup here coming from Bud and Wallace so far. We're looking at the Brimstone. That is a lock-in for sure. Looks like Intolerance on the Sage. Satney Loki is definitely going to go for the Chamber. And then Syntax with the Phoenix. That's an interesting pick. I don't know if I would have expected that from him here. Epic Emu with the Fade as well. Definitely like to see the Fade on this map. Pearl, having Fade on Pearl is a great agent to have, because there are so many corners that the dog can cover. I'm just looking forward to seeing a lot of great gameplay with that. Enemy team getting almost the same exact lineup, minus the Sage. They've got the Brimstone, Fade, Killjoy, Chamber, and Phoenix. Alright, so we're gonna get started here. Oh, it looks like the game is freezing. Looks like the stream's game has crashed. We will be back momentarily. Alright, and we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Had some difficulty on our end here, but looks like starting off pretty strong with the BW team here. Okay, Bubmos knows that they are on point. Gets a pick onto Kyle. Alright, all coming through here. Can Epic and you get a pick while they start to defuse the spike? Perhaps not, but Satney and Syntax clear it up. See if they can finish the last guy off. This is looking like a great first round for Baldwin Wallace. And Baldwin Wallace begins to back up because the round is won. Good job, Baldwin Wallace. I'm definitely glad to see Baldwin Wallace winning a pistol round though, because sometimes we struggle with that, but we've definitely improved in the recent years. Alright, Baldwin is setting up for what seems to be a B push here. They are half buying, some full buying. Alright, Fade Util is used there, so they did destroy it, so they don't know that they were there. Oh, the Fade was holding close, and they punish her for it. Phoenix was on the pillar in the middle, Intolerant pushing up very aggressively here, but with their teammates not far behind. Perfect wall put up for an easy spike plant. Epic Emu is mollied off, but that goes away, so he's able to escape. And now it's just a waiting game for Baldwin Wallace. They're in a great position here. The only thing that could hurt them is someone from behind, but they have the chamber trip for just that. Oh, and it does sound like someone is starting to defuse, but they do kill them instantly. Wonderful plays here. And the dog gets the last person, and it's a very quick cleanup for Bob and Wallace. Round 2 goes to them.
There can only be one Phoenix. I'm coming for you.
Alright, now this is the boldness round for Bob and Wallace, or for Alma, my apologies. So they should win this, theoretically. Alma. But we'll see what Bob and Wallace can pull out. Looks like a slow push from mid through Art, but we do have Kyle lurking on the other side of mid, hopefully catching someone swapping from B, going through mid to A. Sticks does go down. They know that there is a fade right around that corner.
Take hold.
Possibly about to push through the smoke. And they use the fade out, destroyed instantly. And Bob and Wallace is going to be backing out here because they know they're going A. And they get out just before that dog can see them.
I'll find you.
Someone is expecting them B though. See what util they can use to make sure that they get them before they see them rotating. Alright, they know someone is close left on B now. Still have Kyle lurking, which I think is a wonderful play here to catch someone off rotate.
Spike down B.
And Bob Wallace was not able to plant just yet, but it looks like they're going to be able to. Kyle's lurking did seem to pay off for sure. And they finish it up beautifully. And now Bob Wallace is going to have rifles as well. This is looking wonderful for Bob Wallace so far. I'm interested to see hear how Alma fights back to hopefully get a few rounds in themselves and put up a good fight.
Right here.
They're definitely feeling out Bob Wallace at this time and getting a feel for how we play and how we push the sites. Second Loki is going to watch mid and get a great pick.
Come on, let's go!
And then Syntax ults on the point.
Where are you?
Both util and kills Killjoy herself.
Wall raised.
And they wall off Art. Beautiful from Intolerant there.
Oh, spike planted.
That was a great play.
Catch that.
Epicemu throws his util at the wall. Stanley Loki watching from behind. Intolerant keeping an eye on them pushing in from Art.
Bring them down.
They know that they push through. Using the eye.
One enemy remaining.
Intolerant does get 2, but gets picked off.
I'll find you.
Just a bit remaining, and Kyle cleans it up. Another great round for Bob and Wallace. They are playing beautifully here. There seems to be at least 3 of them remaining every round when they get the win, and that is a beautiful way to end things. That shows a great use of communication and teamwork thus far. Bob and Wallace seems to improve every game they play, and I love to see that from these guys. They're always looking to improve. It looks like another mid push from Bob and Wallace here. Fade Eye is now expecting them to be going A main. Hopefully that'll be enough of a distraction.
Watch your eyes!
And they do dog Art. We'll see if they push off of that. They know that some of them are B. And they catch the fade that was Art. Beautiful.
Reloaded.
Now it looks like they're going through to B, which may not have been the original plan, but I like it.
Bring them down.
They do believe the majority are on A. Another one is in the spaceship area.
Good attempt.
Alright, good trade on Kyle there from Intolerant. Oh, one is pushing from their spot. That one beautiful play.
remaining.
Great plays from everyone all around. Oh my goodness. And Spike is down, 3v1 situation, and Intolerant cleans it up. This is going swimmingly for Bald
My
Wallace this
power
far.
does not end. Ask for aid, and you shall receive.
Alma looking like they are somewhat lacking in the money department here. They may not all be able to full buy this round. Especially not if they want their Killjoy util.
You want to play?
We'll
Let's
see,
play.
And the chamber comes through mid. Picks off Syntax early on. Looks like they are going to back off. They know that they are lurking mid. I'm wondering where that chamber is, if he's still holding double doors or if he's rotated. Possibly towards A main. Kyle is sticking behind just in case somebody walks through A main. And they do get the res off onto Syntax through mid. Healing up Kyle, A main. And Spike seems to be going A main as well. Trying to bait the orb there. We do have Syntax going B by himself without Spike. Never mind. Decided against it. Changed his mind again. Is still going B to hopefully make some noise and get them to think that he's going there. I like that play. Now they may believe that the whole team has rotated towards B when they're actually with Spike. They main, ult already with ult. Catching one of them back sight, hopefully getting an easy plant here now. But Alma is using their util. But they do get Spike down. They sent a lurking art. And catches one off guard.
So close.
Enemy
Great
removed.
pick from Intolerant there. They know where Chamber ult is, on site, behind the box. Okay. Intolerant gets picked off there. And they are touching Spike. We'll see if they decide to hold it.
Last player standing.
And Syntax gets picked off. Can Sandy clutch
One
this?
enemy remaining.
The last person is on Spike. And he does clutch it.
Did everyone see that?
Beautiful plays from Sandy Loki there.
So Chambers
Great aim.
a nice suit.
Beautiful kills. All around. Alright, looks like a timeout is coming in from Alma.
Here. 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 Here.
And we're back. Looks like Bald Wallace is going to go for a possible B push here for this round. Alma does have money, so it should be a 5v5, all rifles, all full shields. They have 3 ultimates coming online for Alma, and they did just use Chamber ult on the side of BW, so we'll see what they can do with that here, down B long. They do have the trip for behind, which will be great for catching flankers. Gonna flash through, and they do smoke off the spaceship area in the back of sight, get someone off early on, who may have been holding a little bit too close. Someone pushes through the smoke and gets 2. They do trade it. can they get the spike down? As soon as this wall goes down, they're gonna try to.
You should run.
And they do use the Killjoy ult.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately,
Spike down B.
the
Last
spike carrier
player standing.
does, and Satni is the only one left remaining. But he does have his ultimate here. And it is a 1v1 scenario.
Teleport's
As
ready.
long as he doesn't get caught with his pants down by the Phoenix Flash, then he should be alright. Looks like he's definitely playing it safe. He knows he has 40 seconds to do whatever he's going to do. I'm on the edge of my seat
30
with Vix.
seconds left.
What is the Phoenix going to do? Perhaps he's waiting very patiently to hear the spike being planted. Could he be
10
behind him
seconds left.
somehow?
Spike planted.
Actually, he was nowhere in sight. Okay.
Teleport's ready.
Alright, he definitely has to be on site because of Satni's trip being there. The Phoenix, I believe, is out of util. Could have a single flash. That could be all he needs. Satni holding a somewhat tight angle here. And gets the kill. Great clutch from Satni Loki there. I do
If you are
respect
not
the
doing
slow
well,
plays
keep
from the
trying.
Phoenix
You
from
must
Alma
keep up
though.
appearances.
Playing very passively there was probably the best thing that he could have done. They could have done. It's unfortunate that the Phoenix did not have their util to try to catch Satni off guard and not being able to use his ult to his advantage. But he was able to kill him with the Vandal in the end. Alma is somewhat comfortable in the money position. Fatal util goes out and now knows that they're all A main.
Fully smoked.
They have a trip again for behind. Satni Loki may be great kill onto A side there. Satni Loki does get picked up from behind, so now they know they have to watch that. Spike is with Fade. They know that the Fade is art because of the util, and she uses her ult. Killjoy kills Intolerant from behind Spike. Epic Immune, the last one left alive, and Alma does get this round. 7-1 for the score. Very confident lead from Bob Morris, but they cannot get too confident. Baltimore should have
I
plenty
know
of money
what
left
must be
to
done.
be able to full buy comfortably. Yes, and they will. They have the Fade ult from Bob Wallace. And the Brimstone ult from Alma here. I'm interested to see what kind of comeback Alma might make. I like to see that Syntax is sort of on the opposite side of the map from the rest of their team. They avoid the Fade util. They know that Chamber is by double doors through towards B. And Fade is there as well now. We know that.
Spike dropped.
Syntax still holding A main confidently. They drop Spike for Intolerant to pick up. Kyle begins to go down B long, seeing what he can find there. Syntax still hanging out in A main, trying to catch someone off guard. B long looks clear, and Bon Wallace is waiting for something to tell them which side to go to. Looks like they want to use their Fade ult here, perhaps, if they do not get a pick. Lots of Killjoy util on A site that they would have to get rid of quickly. They hear someone A blink, apologies. And Phoenix,
Spike
almost
down
Phoenix
A.
gets 3.
30 seconds
Just
left.
Ethan, that was dirty. And Von Wallace begins to come.
Stim beacon down.
Oh, huge plays from Kyle. And there's not a lot of time remaining for Bob Wallace. It looks like they will not be able to take this round, but they can take it right out of the down. And just Ethan aces. Clean cut ace from the enemy Phoenix there.
Buy stuff, ka-ching, little skrrr, then we're done. Yeah?
Everyone in Bob Wallace that was art just got caught way off guard from that Phoenix. It's unfortunate that a trade was not possible at that moment. You really gotta be careful of those Phoenix flashes, guys.
Need equipment. Together.
Alright, looks like a B push from Bob Morris here. They know that there is someone there waiting for them.
Reloading.
Kyle is going to be using the Marshall and hopefully get a pick off. Smoking off the back site. PG comes out, and they begin to push up. This is a save round for Bob Wallace here, I forgot to mention.
Over. You're dead.
So they're going to be playing this very safe. They know that they're using util, and they know that they are B long, so they're going to back out. And they begin to push up B long. Or not. My apologies. It sounded like it was. Now they're going pretty quickly through their spawn. Watching behind them for anyone who gets too aggressive here. And going pretty quickly through to A main. But I have a gut feeling Killjoy Util is going to be waiting for them there. And there it is. And Killjoy herself was there as well to get Intolerant off guard. And they kill the Killjoy. They do get a pick on the fade, but the chamber
Spike
cleans it up.
down A.
Alma's catching up. 7-3 now. Still Bon Wallace in the lead, but we'll see what Alma can do.
Kill after this.
Bon Wallace can full buy again, which is good news. So they should feel more confident going B long this time, regardless of the enemy's util usage. They have, Bon Wallace does have the Brimstone ult, so does Alma, and the Fade ult as well from Bon Wallace here. That could be great for helping push site. Though the Killjoy from Alma does have their ult as well, so that would be perfect for them to retake if they know that they are pushing a certain site. Looks like someone is back site. In the hall.
Reloading. Smoke's down. Stim beacon
Looks like they want to fade ult here, or perhaps not. Alright, so Kyle does get picked up by the fade, but it gets traded by Syntax. And Kyle's beautiful Brim ult does get the enemy Brim. Now they are smoked off from Spike, we'll see if someone taps it. There is someone behind. Sandy's trip went off. And the Killjoy ult comes into play, as expected. Though they don't have any more smokes, the only thing they have is the Phoenix Flash.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and they get a pick on the Killjoy, and they kill them all. That was beautifully executed from Bob Wallace. They were entirely ready and set up for
Last
them to
round before the switch.
start defusing the spike. They were ready and armed, and it was great execution. Another full buy from Bob Wallace and Alma. That was weird. Alright, looks like an A main push from Bob Wallace here, perhaps a lurker or two, going through mid.
No loose ends. That's a good spot.
Tenny looking, putting his trip behind. A standard push in here for Bob Wallace. They're expecting the Killjoy ults. Or not ults, sorry, Util. Great pick off from Intolerant there. Falling off Art. And Africa Mew begins to plant the spike. Alright, Syntax is watching behind. Intolerant does get picked off, but they do trade it. We'll see if that was the end operator, and it was not. or he picked it up. And they are tapping the spike. See if they hold it. They can't anymore. Phoenix is close. They do get the pick on him. 2v2 scenario.
One enemy remaining.
And they both get the kills. Beautiful play from Baldwin Wallace. Seeing some
Switching
great
sides.
things tonight.
It seems
And that is the half. 9-3 curse, here we come. We'll see what Alma can do. Now that Baldwin Wallace is defending. I definitely like the fade defense here. I think a fade ult would be a great way to retake on A or B site. And the Brimstone ult would be great as well. Insanity Loki is very great at holding down B site with his util, as well as his ult down B long, or any other long range weapon. So I'm looking forward to seeing that from him.
Together.
Let's see if Almos can get another practically perfect pistol round under their belt.
I'll find you.
Checking for A main, looks like that is where they're going to go. So they begin their slow rotate, just in case they change their minds. Looks like they are going art.
Smoke's down.
Oh, unfortunate that the two people do get picked off. They could not trade it because they were more... Oh, wow. Great headshot there from Intolerant. Oh, that Killjoy util is just not fun, is it, Intolerant? I am so sorry. Syntax does get someone from behind. Sentinel Loki is on site. Or back site, sorry.
Last player standing.
And does get picked off. They know where Syntax is and they do get the kill off onto him. 9-4.
Drink some water, reload your mags, and let's get back
Alright,
out
this is
there.
going to be a big save round from Baldwin Wallace. Because due to their economy, Alma should win this round because they will have better guns to use for it. Baldwin Wallace needs to know that they do not need to be as aggressive as they are. It's okay to play retake sometimes, especially on Pearl. It's a big map, and if you rotate too soon or too late, that could really trip you up.
Smoke's down.
Looks like a really confident mid-hold here with the shorty, and they know that they are coming B. They see all of them B long. Alright, there were only 4 people caught seen B long, so we don't know if one is lurking from behind.
Last player standing.
Great pick off with the classic, but unfortunately, they do get picked up by the fade.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you?
Baldwin Wallace should technically win this round because now they can buy rifles. Not all of them comfortably, but they will be able to buy Phantoms and Vandals. Alma will as well, and hopefully, with the round being mainly relied on aim, skill, we'll see Baldwin Wallace come out on top. I hope. But Alma has shown some great comeback here. Looks like an mid-push to A from Alma here. Doug is watching it very aggressively, using that flash there.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Kyle just cleans it up. Intolerant finishes it off. That was beautiful. That Phoenix smash is so strong.
We will bury them.
I like that they were on both sides of them. We had some above Mollis on art through A, and we had Syntax, and I believe someone else was coming from Kyle as well, was on the other side of mid as well. Looks like Bud Mollis is not comfortable buying all full shields and rifles here, so they are probably going to buy for next. And that is A. Intolerant quickly walls off A main. They're fairly certain that is where Alma's going to be pushing. Looks like they're going through art again.
Launching smoke.
We'll see what Kyle and Epic and can do.
Bring them down.
Oh, they may have backed out, it seems. Double doors is Syntax watching, in case they choose to come through there. Sounds like Alma is
Reload.
doing a very quiet rotate or stay. Whatever they may decide to do, but they're doing it very quietly, so Valorant does not know what their next step is going to be. They do have some people heading towards B in case they are rotating. But we do have Intolerant staying firmly on A to watch for a push. So one is Art, so they may still be pushing through Art to A or through A main. Kyle is awaiting anyone who may choose and Syntax to come to B. And Kyle has been running into
30
B.
seconds left.
They do see him, unfortunately, before he sees them.
Spike planted.
I hate when that happens. And Mr. Zero, Killjoy, does pick off 2 people through B connector. 2 bottom walls remaining. Sunny Loki is holding the high ground. Intolerant is coming in. And beautiful pick. Alright, they saw the Killjoy use the util from the back of sight. And Intolerant gets a beautiful pick.
Last player standing.
That was great. 2 kills from Intolerant.
1 enemy remaining.
And an unfortunate but wonderful clutch from the enemy chamber there.
Let us see if they are
10-6. This is looking like a little bit of a close game, folks. Bottom and Wallace should be able to full buy here. Not everyone can, though, due to util cost. Alma is looking a little bit low in funds as well, with a lot of ults coming online from both teams.
Fight!
It is wonderful that Bob and Wallace Intolerant has the res for this round. That might be
You want to
the
play?
winning
Let's play.
situation that they need. Looks like maybe a main or mid push. Don't see anyone. Okay, so Sandy Loki is going to watch B just in case they choose to come there. Alright. Yep, it does look like another B push from Alma here.
You're dead!
And they invested ults as well. Intolerant is coming from A. Did you use the Killjoy ult here? Everyone is able to escape fairly easily. Even Kyle. Yes.
Spike planted.
Oh, and I love this flank from Syntax. But I think they know where he is. Yes, they do know that he's there. Ah.
Your duty is
But they get the res off on Sandy Loki, giving them another person to help.
take hold.
And they're just holding defense. They almost got it. Unfortunately, Alma gets great kills on everyone above Wallace, so they're able to take the round, making it 10-7. This is going to be another huge save round from Bob and Wallace here. Fortunately, though, there aren't too many great attacking ults left from Alma. They have the Fade and they have the Brimstone, which could be great for pushing very aggressively, but then Baldwin Wallace has some really great holding techniques that will allow them to retake, I hope. They cannot invest any ults this round, though, of course, because this is going to be their save round. That would be a mistake. It looks like a heavy A main push, based on how many people just shot the Fade Uta. Definitely an art push as well. Kyle and Epic Mu watching that. Sentinel Loki does invest the ult here. Shots are coming from
Catch them.
Art. Looks like they are pushing through towards A. Yep, and they use the fade util onto Intolerant, and she's getting caught in a sticky situation. Can she get out? Sentinel Loki gets some great picks, but I unfortunately wasn't watching. We'll see if he can do any more while we're here. Oh.
No
See if
charges left.
Syntax can get another kill here. Oh, yeah, that's when you back out. Okay. Spike is unknown. Syntax is going behind them, A main, to hopefully catch them off guard, or see where Spike is.
30
Nope.
seconds left.
Okay, but he does get a gun. That's great. At this point here, I would probably send one person over towards B. It looks like Sandy's going there. Oh, they hear them coming through. Nope, that was Phoenix's footsteps. My apologies. Intolerant stays on A just in case. Looks like they are
10
heading towards
seconds
B,
left.
though. Yes, they do hear them, and they see that they're using util. They don't have enough time to plant, though, unfortunately. So Von Moll's will take the round.
One enemy remaining.
Wow, and a great call-out from Sandy Loki with his ult, but I did not expect him to use that
These
round.
guns we use are okay, but I will also bring my own. No thanks.
Alright, this is looking like a great hold from Bob Wallace here if they keep this up. Intolerant on A main with the wall. Epic Mew hanging out in art. Using the util to know if there's an A main push coming or listening for an art push, mid to art push. We have Kyle sort of lurking sort of between both sides of mid. We've got Syntax double doors and of course Sandy Loki B. Ready to rotate if need be. Up, looks like
Face your
YouTube is
fear!
being used onto B site. They do have an operator using the Fade ult here. Bomb Wallace should play this very safely here. Use their util. Use their own Fade ult. I like that a lot. Great pick from Atala. Ah. Epic Immune unfortunately could not get the chamber. He's back safe. And Atala does get caught by that chamber. And they haven't even planted yet. Wow.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
It was unfortunate that they had that operator there to one-tap a few people from Bob Mollis, but that's alright. Bob Mollis can almost full buy. Unfortunately not completely. But Alma may not be able to completely full buy as well if they want to keep that operator in check.
Where are you?
Alright, looks like another A main push or possibly mid to art push from Alma. Yep, grabbing orb A. Sounds like they're breaking through the wall very aggressively there. Intolerant is definitely going to need some assistance if they choose to walk through using their util. They do have the Brimstone ult. I'm interested to see how they're going to use it. Alma does, sorry. Bud Mollis does not have any ults yet. Shots were fired and got Syntax in the head. We'll see if Kyle gets picked off here as well. Oh, great pick from Sandy
Spike
Loki.
down,
It
B.
did look like they were rotating to B. So that was a great, important pick from Sandy. And a second one.
Joke's over! You're dead!
They are using the Phoenix ult, but does catch Intolerant almost off guard, but she gets
Spike
him
planted.
killed. So he is back where he used his ult, and he's dead completely. Beautiful plays.
Bring them down.
One
Tries to
enemy
push into
remaining.
backside, but it was unfortunately caught off guard. Now it's just the Fade, and they know where they are, and they kill him. Great picks with the operator there from Sandy Loki.
Save the day. Match
All right,
point.
this is match point for BW.
Now shatter it.
Bud Mullis should be able to full buy here as long as someone buys Intolerant. And Alma's going to be able to full buy as well. Perhaps they can full buy if one of them buys for the Phoenix, if they need it.
I'll find
Alright,
you.
another Fade Util looking for A main. It does get destroyed.
You want to play? Let's play.
I like that even though there were a lot of sounds being made and util being used, A main, everyone stays there in their post. They watch their set positions. They do not move until they have very clear signs of as to where Alma is going to push. Intolerant is just hanging out, waiting for something, anything. I like this angle that Sandy Loki has on B long if they do choose to push it. Looks like a mid to art push from Alma here, and an operator was watching down A main. Perhaps they were waiting for Intolerance wall to be put down.
We
They
tend
do catch the Killjoy coming in, but unfortunately Intolerant gets hit by that operator.
I don't think so.
But Sandy has an operator of his own and gets picked off by the enemy operator as well.
Now we're
But they
cooking.
killed the Fade that was going towards backside A. We have them coming in from two directions here, Bolden Wallace. And they weren't expecting it. Beautiful plays. And it's just the operator. Does he know where Kyle is? Oh, and he missed a shot. This may be the end of the... And unfortunately, Kyle does get picked off by the Chamber. It was a great ace from Chamber there.
but no one is immune.
Huge kills with the ultimate. And Bob Mullis is going to have to save here, or at least buy for next. Now again, Alma has the Brimstone and the Fade ult online, and just the Phoenix from Bob Mullis. Let's see what Bob Mullis can do. They just need one more point to take this map. Sounds like a B push coming from Alma.
They found my trap.
Yep, we'll see what Satni Loki can do, if he can take any of them off. Oh, he does miss the shot on the Killjoy, but doesn't get caught by the Fade Util, so hopefully they don't know if too many of them are there. Phoenixes use their flashes. That is so funny to see, I'm sorry. And they do pick up some real guns. Alright.
Here.
Planting default. And they kill the planter.
Down B.
Sandy Loki does get one. Okay. Epicum, you got two beautiful kills there. Oh, and they did catch the flanking Kyle from behind. They don't need to peek this Fade. They have Spike.
Face your fear!
The Fade does use the ult, but they have util of their own. Bonus is doing a great job of being patient.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
And they do get the last kill on the Fade.
Defenders win.
First map goes to Baldwin Wallace.
This is the way of things.
That was a great game from both teams. Beautiful plays, left and right. Great strategies, all around. We'll be back. And we are back! Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's looking like from Bald Wallace this map we're gonna have Epic MU on the Brim, Intolerant on the Sage, Kyle on the Breach, Sandy Loki on the Neon, and Syntax on the Harbor? Not what I expected to see here, but I am looking forward to seeing some of that util usage. I don't fully understand how any of it works, but I'm going to try my best for you folks. Alma here is going to be using the Chamber, Raise, Fade, Sky, and Brim. I'm happy to see a sort of a variety of agents being used in this lobby, excuse me. It looks like 3 people are going to be sitting on A site. Syntax, Kyle, and Intolerant with the Harbor, Breach, and Sage. We have a very quick peek from Sandy Loki on B site, Defense. Epic MU with the Brimstone hanging out onto Elbow as well. Sounds like they're grabbing the orb B long. Sandy Loki's hanging out in the tube. Looking like pretty quick rotate from Harbor onto B site. But we may see some kind of rotate here from Alma. Looks like they're doing just that. Coming very quickly and smoking off, or sorry, nading off lamps and getting Intolerant off guard. It looks like they are on B side as well, so it was a very split push that they got them off guard. But with Spike planted, does Epic MU have a lineup for that? Interesting. Syntax is alone on Spite by himself. Hoping to catch someone in.
Last player
Lamps
standing.
unfortunately gets caught. We'll see what Epic MU can do with a classic. Oh. And Alma does get a little too aggressive, and they lose the chamber, but the Raze does end up with their 4th kill onto Epic MU.
Fight's not over, you know.
A bit of a rocky first round there from Baldwin Wallace. Looking forward to seeing what they can do next.
Gotta go.
It was an interesting push from Alma. It was quite smart of them to split push so that when people started to rotate from B to A, after hearing util usage and footsteps on A, they were able to catch Sandy Loki off guard on rotate. Very smart plays from Alma there. Util usage and sound coming from A main. Oh, and Epic MU does get bit by the dog there. The dog in him. Another dog.
Almost out.
Alma is definitely a dog university. Anyways, Intolerant is watching showers. The chamber almost gets caught on site, TP's away. This is a difficult round for Bald Mollis to win, seeing as the spike is already down and Alma has an enormous gun advantage at this time. Epic does blind himself and ends up killing his teammate as well. Syntax does get a kill of the chamber who wasn't looking at him. They wall off A main, pick up the spikers,
Last player standing.
almost kill off the Brimstone. Sandy Loki does choose to run away, play it safe. Save that Spectre.
Go, go, go.
But is it worth it?
I'm out of here.
Nope. It was lost in the end. Very nice try from Bald Mollis there. Alma up 2-0.
Get ready. I go fast.
Though now, Bald Mollis should be able to start buying rifles, making this a somewhat more fair fight.
I'm out of here.
I wish I had more than one angle or perspective at a time, because I would love to see what happened. Showers there with Intolerance wall. I think they just broke through, and then I think Intolerant got peeked by 2 people at the same time. I'm not entirely sure. I wish I had been watching that. Sounds like a B push from Alma here. Using some util.
Go, go, go!
Sentry low-key staying on site. Kyle is holding B long. Here's someone approaching. Does not concuss, but still gets the kill on the chamber there. And grabs the orb. Now, I like that Budmola still has 2 people on A site just in case they do choose to
War raid.
back out from that spot.
No charges left.
I was hoping to see some kind of flank from Budmola's here, from Arcade through Hookah. But unfortunately, and Kyle does get picked off by a Marshall down B long. That was a beautiful shot from Alma there.
Take this!
Yep, and it does look like
30
the
seconds
rotate
left.
from Alma, but
Spike down
Syntax
A.
does get one coming out of the TP.
Launching smoke.
Epic MU was still on site, ready for them to do that rotate. And very quickly, Budmola is on A, ready for the push, gets a beautiful kill Epic MU through the smoke. Unfortunately,
One
doesn't get
enemy remaining.
they do kill the spike planter, and Satni Loki finishes off the last person on site. Now, 1 to 2, Baldwin Wallace is trying to catch up to Alma. I'm a little bit surprised to see no Killjoy on this map. I know it's not necessary, but I feel as though it's a pretty great way to hold down B site, especially on this map. But I suppose neither team wanted to play that agent, and I respect it. It's valid. Oh, a little bit of close hold from Kyle here in Hookah. I believe I heard footsteps on Kyle's end there, but there are a lot of other people using things on A. So let's see what happens here.
Smoke's down.
Oh, beautiful pick from Intolerant. I'm so sad I missed it. Sentry Loki and Kyle still holding down B site.
Smoke's down.
I'm interested to see where Alma is going to do to approach Baldwin Wallace this round. Me personally, I have no idea where they're going to come from. And that is quite the anticipation, isn't it? Oh, looks like they're all coming through Luca now.
30
I was
seconds
able
left.
to concuss them before dying to the raise nade. Unfortunately, no one else was there. I don't want to see everyone leave A site here. Oh, Syntax does keep a sturdy foot on A and does get a kill from it. And
10
Satni
seconds
Loki
left.
almost gets the last person
One
on
enemy remaining.
B site.
Spike down B.
Oh, and unfortunately, Alma is unable to get the spike down for this round, and they leave with an operator. I'd say that was a great round for Baldwin Wallace.
We'll mow them down.
Free operator.
Can someone spot me?
Baldwin Wallace is almost able to full buy here, but not quite. Alma is looking a little bit scarce in the money department as well. Wow, with the Fate only having 1,400 coins. Dollars.
Nerve.
Economy. I don't know the name for it.
You want to
Points.
play? Let's play.
We'll see if Kyle is going to perhaps jump peak. Be long? It looks like that is exactly where they're going to push. Ooh. Patience from Kyle. Oh, looks like Belong was not where they wanted to push with that. Let's check on our friends over here on A site. Oh! We did see a fade. Going hookah there. Intolerant and Epic MU is still holding A site while Syntax rotates to try to help his friends on B. from you. Was able to find a Marshall. Oh, looks like they're very quickly pushing A here, using a lot of util. Ah, that's an unfortunate blind on Intolerant there.
Spike planted.
They do have the Brimstone ult. Which could be very good.
Blocking fire. Dim beacon here. Jalhat.
Watch out!
Was the left side of showers. Oh, Satni Loki got the pick on him. We'll see if he's able to clean this up with just the operator in hand.
One enemy remaining.
I didn't come here to die.
Thrifty.
And unfortunately gets caught by the fate at the last second. But she does not escape, which will hurt their economy.
Shot that you're doing something wrong.
Balmos is going to have to save here, unfortunately. Wow, Alma does not.
You know what to do.
Alma is playing a very interesting game on this map of Bind. I'm very curious to see who's going to end up winning this game. So far it's very close. But we are only 5 rounds in. So much could still happen. Oh! Kyle's breach ult unfortunately misses this guy in there, and that is a lot of util usage on Satni Loki. We'll see if he somehow lives this. He should not. Ooh, was almost able to kill the nade from underneath the tube. Torrent gets a great pick on someone elbow.
You fought well.
And Torrent gets a second. Beautiful kills thus far.
Enemy down.
And they do get a third. 3v2 scenario.
Last
Unfortunately,
player standing.
they get picked off by those they did not know the location of, and they push out. 2-4, Alma leads. On this great game of Valorant.
Chill after this.
So unfortunate there that Kyle's ult did not get the sky. It could have been huge. But it's alright. You could not know these things. Once again, we have always we'll have 3 Blood and Wallace people on A and 2 on B. Everyone is very hesitant to rotate because they know that they could easily come back. Looks like Satni Loki may invest his ult this round. We have 3 ults from Blood and Wallace here. I'm curious to see if they do use more than one. Kyle lurking. Oh, yep, and they are cutting slowly and surely through the wall that Intolerant has put up in showers. Kyle's still waiting patiently on B site, just in case. There's no sign of anyone from Alma at this time.
Right there.
Oh, and Kyle does hear people coming very quickly through B long onto him.
30 seconds left.
Beautiful picks from Kyle. And he gets out alive. Unreal. Unfortunately, Sandy gets picked off from Hookah, but Syntax does not trade it. And Alma is running out of time. What will they do?
10 seconds left.
They attempt to rotate. Nope, they're
Last
not going
player
to.
standing.
Wow.
One enemy remaining.
And they do not have enough time to plant. The round goes to Baldwin Wallace.
I'm over them.
Bottom is still unable to full buy. I'm not sure if they did last round minus Satni Loki. I unfortunately did not
Can
check.
someone spot me? Shukriya, thank you.
But Alma is definitely lacking in the money department as well. So we'll see if they choose to half buy or buy for someone who can't fully afford it or what. We'll see. Same exact setup as usual. We have Intolerant waiting to hear noise in showers to put down her wall. Kyle hanging out an elbow. Does see people using the util from hookah, so Satni Loki is going to try to catch them off guard here, hopefully. And a dog comes from B-Long. Quickly, almost everyone from Bon Wallace comes onto the B site to help out. Oh, and the push through. Unfortunately, they all get caught.
Spike
We will
planted.
see if Intolerant is able to clean anything up here.
Opponent killed.
Great pick from Intolerant there, using the Harbor's ult to her advantage. They see the chamber peeking out of hookah.
Gun here.
They seem to have an idea as to where the last two people may be. Holding down on the spike and getting that round, making it an even 4-4 for Baldwin Wallace. And Intolerant just barely slides out of that brim ult. That was unreal.
I need a drop.
Huge plays from both teams. I respect Alma using that ult to try to stop the defuse. We'll see if this game ends up going into overtime. I'm curious to see, because so far it's so evenly matched. Both teams have so many great rounds, so many great kills, such great use of strategy and util. We'll see who comes out on top. Alright, looks like there's some people coming from B-Long using some util. Sunny Loki watching hookah as well. Hopefully it does not get caught off guard again. And people are going to push up B-Long now using one Sky Flash.
Right there. Right there.
3 of Bob Wallace members staying on A site. Very sternly, because they do not want to miss a rotate back to A site.
Wave crashing.
I've
And
got your
it paid
trail.
off, because they have very quickly rotated to A main and are now pushing through almost everything they've got. Using that Sky ult as well. Most likely pushing in with it.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Unfortunate wide swing from Intolerant does get caught. Sandy Loki gets one coming from showers. Kyle gets caught in lamps. They know that one is behind those boxes. Oh, one is on top of that box down a short. Oh, one was just on spike. Okay. See, I think you can kill this guy down main. Or short. My apologies.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
And unfortunately gets caught by the chamber, who gets a great double kill.
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighters.
Juan Wallace unable to full buy here. Alma is.
I'm saving.
This may be another very clean round for Alma. We'll see what Bon Wallace can do to counteract that. Same old setup. Everyone just playing the waiting game. Oh, Kyle does hear people coming down pretty long. Almost gets caught. Runs away. Definitely plays his life. Very smart choice. Looks like a very strong push onto B from Alma this round.
Fire in the hole!
Great pick from Kyle. Unfortunately gets caught by the fade with the Vandals.
Shocking!
Spike planted.
such a hard round to win when they have Vandals and you have Stingers and Classics.
Shield going out. Reloading.
Smoke down. Beacon here.
Alright. I didn't see anything. I wasn't spectating Ben just then, promise. Does get the kill on the Raze. Alright, they know who both are. We'll see if they can pick them off.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, Epicamy does not get the defuse. Very great clutch from the enemy chamber there, playing time.
Round of applause for Mr. Top Brass.
Lord Mullis just barely able to full buy here. Not everyone can though, if they want util. At least a somewhat more fair fight from Lord Mullis coming in this round. Same old guys.
Gotta go.
I like that Bond Mullis has their set positioning on this
You
map
want to
every
play?
round.
Let's play.
Now the question is, what site is that on? So they hear a lot of util usage on a short, but is that where the chamber ult is or not? That's the question. Kyle hanging out behind. Gets a great pick onto the Raze. Oh, almost does get picked off by the fade.
Go, go, go.
But it was a beautiful trade. Tatney is almost certain that that means they're going to be pushing B now, but the majority of Bloodmola stays on A just in case. Some shots fired and util used on B. It's looking like this is definite B push now from Alma.
30
Great
seconds
roll there
left.
from Harbor. Syntax.
Take this.
And I like that Intolerant is still on A, just in case they do decide to rotate again. They definitely are. Wow.
10 seconds left.
Let's turn the tide.
And planting on A, trying to stop that by using
Spike planted.
ult. It unfortunately does not catch
Enemy
them.
remaining.
They were able to get
Walls up.
2 kills very quickly though. Oh, looks like the last is going to be short. I mean showers. Apologies.
Last
Yes,
player
2v1.
standing.
Great pick there from Sandy Loki. Apologize, I wasn't spectating it. It's going to make a 5-6 score.
Gotta go.
Baltimore is catching up to Alma, right on their tail.
Last round in the half.
Last round in the half, Baltimore Wallace
Get this.
still cannot full buy. Half buying with shields may have to do. With Alma buying rifles, that may be the best that you can do. Senti Loki not buying a gun because does have his ultimate,
go.
so it's looking like he's going to rely on that and a Spectre. It's looking like a B push here.
Face your
Fortunately,
fear.
Senti does not get caught just yet. Trying to get that raise that's backside. Flies unfortunately into the fatal. Kyle does end up getting caught by the raise. Trying to use the res onto Kyle.
Spike planted.
Oh, unfortunately misses on the chamber. Huge bait though onto Kyle. Syntax was able to get 2 picks because of
Last
that.
player standing.
And unfortunately, Raze gets an ace.
Switching sides.
And that's the half.
Just as dangerous as
5-7 Alma leads. See, even the scoreboard is so even, guys. Truly, like, there's like 2 people sort of in the lead, 1 person right in the middle, and 2 people just behind them. It's such a close game, folks. I'm really hoping to see an overtime here, so this can get exciting. Not that it's not already exciting. It's very exciting. It's looking like a very fast A push from Baldwin Wallace onto A side here. I already said A. Looking like a very fast, very aggressive push. We'll see if they do that. Letting some Muto come out first, shooting it, and they push in. Sandy Luke is going to be trying to pick up the person in halls, unfortunately gets caught. Sounds like someone is heaven. They wall. Oh, unfortunately get blinded. Quickly do manage to get spiked down. And they got punished. And a lot of
Flawless.
perhaps bad nothing, it seems.
Drink some water,
Alright.
reload your mags, and let's
That's
get back
alright.
out there.
Sometimes an aggressive push is going to catch them off guard, and other times they're going to expect it and punish you. Make you sit right back down. And that's okay. Looks like they're going to go for a B push here. Perhaps with the expectation of rotating if need be. Oh, or perhaps a default. Or just Kyle making noise A. Yes, Kyle making noise A. Alright, Intolerant gets hit in the body by a Marshall down B long. Giving the location of at least one of them. They hear that there is some chamber util in hookah. Let's see how things are going over here for Kyle. Beautiful gun, by the way. Oh. Unfortunately, Kyle was unable to get that person while they were trying to get out.
Walls up.
Launching smoke.
Oh, fast push onto B. It doesn't look like anyone is here. Oh, one was backside. Now they're rolling on elbow. And Kyle is still on A. Oh, unfortunately loses that 1v1 with the enemy Brim. Yep, looks like someone is going to shoot through the wall on elbow.
Player
Hoping
standing.
to catch someone off guard here. Unfortunately does not use the right click. When you're at someone that range, you definitely want to right click. But it's alright. It happens. We panic. When you see that it's you against 5 of them, you get a little sweaty.
Prepare yourselves. We fight once again.
Alright. Now Bunmolos is going to be able to buy rifles.
I'm out of here.
Hopefully making for another very good round. I'd like to see Bunmolos do sort of what the Alma was doing when they were attacking. Sort of playing very quietly, having 2 people on a different site, not knowing who has Spike, really. And definitely doing some quiet rotating as well.
Launching smoke.
But I haven't seen Bunmolos really able to do that in the past, so I'm not sure if they're going to attempt it or not. Using a lot of util on it, it looks like they definitely want to go here. Oh my. Epic Emil almost gets his head kicked off. Oh, and unfortunately gets kicked off from lamps, but Syntax cleans it up. They know someone is heaven. Spike is put down behind that box. How did the dog get through? What's the dog doing?
Reloading.
Both of them are great pick from Kyle onto the race. Concussing that sky and getting the pick. Beautiful. Now we are at a 6-9 score.
Watch
Rod
them move.
Wallace
Study their pattern.
catching up.
Exploit whatever you can.
Unfortunately, Bottom Wallace cannot buy again.
Need equipment.
I lied. Yes, they can. And they did. Wow, the enemy Brimstone has quite a lot of money. 7,400 credits. Wow. Alright. Ult's coming online soon for both teams. Looks like a fast B long push from Bob Mullis here.
Water rise.
Reloading.
Possibly getting ready to rotate here. Through the teleporter. Oh, unfortunately someone is behind them.
Spike
B-long.
down B.
Will
Last player
Intolerant be able
standing.
to kill them
I
and
have the
get Spike
spike.
and run? I would just have gone through TP, me personally. Yep, and there she goes. Perfect. Not perfect, someone was waiting. Unfortunately, when you're the last person alive, that's such a predictable play. It makes sense for them to have been watching it.
Bad way to go.
Bob Mullis needing to save once more. Alma is getting close to the win. We may have a third map. Folks.
I'm out of here.
Guys.
Hold it up.
Split push here. Mainly having everyone on B, looking to see what they can find out is there, and then perhaps rotating through arcade to A.
Reloading.
Alright, now the chamber knows they're there. Throwing the raise nade. And they know that the chamber was close. Teleports out. And we have Intolerant and Kyle slowly inching up towards A. Seeing if it's clear. So that the rest of the team can come in with Spike and get a quick plant.
Smoke's down.
We'll plant the spike.
Unfortunately, Syntax does get caught. I'm not sure where that was from. Heaven, perhaps? They know that someone is Lamps. Unfortunately, gets two really good picks onto
Last player
Barbaros.
standing.
Great 2K from Kyle there. Fortunately, not able to... Oh my goodness, beautiful ult, but will they be able to retake Spike?
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, no. It was a great try with the ult there.
I'll teach him to respect their elders.
If they hadn't halved it, he most definitely could have taken that back. Unfortunate.
Go, go, go.
But a great try.
Gotta go.
On a lighter note, more conversational note, I hope everyone watching has had a wonderful week and continues to have a great weekend. Stay safe, eat your vegetables, stay in school.
You want to play? Let's play.
You got this. I'm rooting for you. Alright, Alma does know that BW is heading towards B. Unfortunately, gets hit by that raise nade just a little bit. Beautiful Origin Vandal. Dex
Walls
on
up.
the wall through to cover A.
I've got your trail.
Kyle stays to continue making noise while the rest of the team rotates. Oh, and unfortunately the chamber op is there waiting for them.
Running low.
Hopefully Satney can get him back sight. Nope, he's not there.
This.
He's
30
CT.
seconds left.
Now we're cooking.
He's unfortunately unable to get the op before the op got him, but that's alright. Kyle is watching his elbow.
Last player standing.
Neptune gets caught off guard. Ah, and Kyle almost was able to clutch that. You know, you just get overpowered. And it's about to be match point. 6-12 Alma. Possibly taking map 2.
Match point.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
Bunwell is just barely able to buy rifles to hopefully take back this game. Alma just having the Brim ult online, Bunwell's having the Brim ult and the Harbor ult, which could mean the clutch that they need this round. Looks like
Right
an
here.
A push, possibly.
here.
Some people going
Right
through
here.
showers,
Right
perhaps
there.
not.
Right there. Right there.
Open up the sky.
Water rising.
Launching smoke.
That was a great way to ensure that no one would come through lamps to kill them. Unfortunately, was unable to plant spike because of that fade ult. Oh, someone is already behind that.
Last player standing.
Unreal. Beautiful plays from Alma. They're taking the game, and they seem very happy about it too.
Flawless. Defenders win.
Great second map. Alright, we will see you guys again shortly for map 3.
Careful of the edges. Not sure if I could catch you in time if you fell off. I mean, I'd try, of course.
Where are you? Marked 5. Spike planted.
I win again.
One enemy remaining.
Teleport's ready. Reloading. Reloading.
Was that important? Look at me. I know that I am by your side.
We should do it.
Cover going out.
Night night.
I have them. I'll find you. Shadows traveling.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Pity the man who dies meaningless.
Savor the good dreams while you can. Take hold.
Stealing sight. Cover going out. No.
Mark 3. Spike planted. We found one. Last player
So
standing.
close. Teleport's ready.
I'm faster than Sky's wolves.
Shadows traveling.
I've got your trail.
Spike down mid.
Not your best. Reload in.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
I'll make them remember. They're only human.
They are so dead.
We can overcome them. What?
I'll find you.
Get out of my way!
You want to play? Let's play.
Where are you?
Cover going out. Vital.
Spike planted.
We'll catch them.
Last player standing.
Flawless. This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
Keep up.
down B. One enemy remaining.
Bring them down. Bring them down. Found one.
Reloading.
We'll catch them.
Thirty seconds left.
I'll find you.
My burden never ends.
Need a drop.
Need a drop. I'll hunt down Scott. Here.
A gift. All set up.
Cover going out.
Do better.
Where are you?
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
There.
Teleport's ready.
Bring them down.
30 seconds left.
You were so close. I got your back. Just, you know, from the front.
Can someone get this?
Thank you.
I have
Sky kill. Take hold.
Away with you.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Flawless.
Unscathed. I'm delighted.
Hesitation is for amateurs. Let's go.
Here. I will be their nightmare.
Barrier created.
Cover going out. Be calm.
Ahte abi. Healing you.
I've got your trail.
blind with fear.
Cover going out.
Nightmare, take them!
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining. Reloading.
Your duty is not over.
Go for a second.
There.
No button. Save the day. Easy.
They are no match, though I cannot say I'm surprised.
I need this. Thank you. Watch them falter. Here. Shadows traveling.
Get out of my way!
Blocking sight. Blocking sight.
All rage.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Take hold.
Shadows traveling.
The spike is here.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling. Stay
30 seconds left. Last player standing. Ten seconds left. Spike planted. I'll find you.
Bring them down. Bring them down.
Push a button. Make a day.
Let's get these idiots. Need a drop.
Thanks. There.
They are so dead.
Snuff them out.
standing. Last round before the switch.
We cannot keep our goods after them. Spend all.
That's not ready.
I will rip the light from them.
You want to play? Let's play.